the things that we can do, find space within ourselves. I spoke about that before. Maybe finding some time to explore nature, or if you're able to explore the stillness within you. Ta-da! So here I am, made it. Although my feet are really sore, I should not have walked this way in bare feet. Yeah, there. Okay, that's a bit more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Smoking area. Well, it's a unique spot just here, so we've just come off. It's a little bit quieter than some of the other places. There's a lot of Thai people, you notice, first thing compared to Hoi Hin. So yeah, let's just spin the camera around. So we just settled here, nice little spot. Got my nice coffee as usual. And some snacks. Some nice big bag of lay, some peanuts. Doesn't mean I'm going to eat all of this, but anyway. Got a guest here as well today. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice. The difference, obviously, between this and Hoi Hin, main difference I think is that in Hoi Hin the roads will come down to meet the sea, kind of vertically, if that makes sense. There's no road that goes along the coast like here, and like you know, places like Pattaya, a beach road, famously. Yeah, many of the more famous ones, of course, they run along the beach because it just gives for a much nicer feel. Very relaxed place, some cool cafes and restaurants by the looks of it, a few bars and some really nice resorts as well. So anyway, in a moment I'll take a walk as usual and have a walk and a talk about Cha Am if you're thinking of coming here. Okay, so here we are at the beautiful Cha Am beach. As you can see, just behind me here, you've got a lot of trees, nice shaded area that goes all the way along the bay for probably 2 or 3 kilometers, as you can see, just round the bend up there. A lot more locals in Cha Am, as you can see, so they like to sit in the shade. So this area here, this woody area, is perfect for Thai people, Thai families to come and relax and have some food and drinks, just like so, and yeah, enjoying themselves. It's just a beautiful, relaxing atmosphere. You've got a really nice breeze coming through, and with the shade, again, it's just nice and cool, so you're not sweating. Probably about 5 degrees difference or more between the sun and the shade. So you notice again that difference to Hoi Hin. It's definitely quieter. It's just a lot more peaceful, and you kind of get that feeling like you've escaped to a getaway. You know, that feeling, almost island feeling, where everything's a bit slower, a bit quieter, more spacious, and a bit more interesting in some ways. They still have the horses up here, so it must be in the whole district of Prichap Kiri Khan, I think we're still in. So you're actually in the Phetchaburi province here. I think maybe a more beautiful beach than Hoi Hin. There's certainly no rocks around here, which is nice. And if you're thinking about food, you can find a mix of local and international restaurants within the area. And so, if you're wondering about seafood, if you like seafood, you will love Cha Am, because there's some of the freshest seafood around in Thailand. Just really good prices, really delicious seafood restaurants. So if that's your thing, then definitely come to Cha Am and taste some absolutely delicious seafood for a very reasonable price. Quite a bit of debris here on the beach, but it makes for an interesting walk, to be honest. So little crevice here, got quite a current going through it. So who would come to Cha Am? What kind of people would enjoy Cha Am? Well, if you're wanting a relaxing stay and beach days, you want to be close to nature, you don't want too many tourists around you. There is tourists here, but it's not overwhelmed in any way, so it's just a good amount. And lots of, if you want to taste the Thai culture when you come to Thailand, then I think Cha Am's really good, because there's lots of local people here. And to be honest, I think it's an ideal spot for a getaway. Quick access to Bangkok. I mean, you'll probably get into Bangkok in probably about 2 hours from here. One of the first beaches that you can come to from Bangkok. And again, it's not perfect, but it is beautiful. Lots of plastic, unfortunately, as you find all over the world now on beaches. Fishing floats, bottle tops, plastic bags, amongst lots of beautiful shells. But that's the reality we live in. So this is quite interesting. Again, you know, not what you expect on a beautiful tropical beach. A rusty old chair, but to me it's a little bit interesting and a little bit sad that it's just sitting here at the same time. Yeah, but like I was saying, this is the reality of the world. So got that tropical vibe going on, very nice. It's a little love seat for those romantic people. I bet this looks beautiful at night. So they've got lights all around here, a couple of swings. Very nice resort. I'm not sure what that says in Thai, but any Thai viewers, you will know. Nice spot. Again, they've got the surfboards just for decoration, I guess, but I do wonder if they do surf down here, because the waves, perhaps not. They don't look big enough, and it's quite windy at the moment. So this is a random little place. Look, again, definitely has the tropical feel. What we got here? That's a cool picture. Very cool. These little bamboo huts, kind of disintegrating now, but just so ideal, aren't they? Just for what you need. Just a little somewhere just to chill out, little viewing gallery. Obviously you get a lot of wash come up here, it seems. So all the way up here, people sunbathing in their little decks. And then you have people in the shaded area again, which the locals prefer, with backing onto the tree area, which is very nice. Big old trees as well. I don't know, can anybody tell me what these trees are? And what are the most common trees in Thailand? Can anyone tell me? Just trying to start to educate myself on some of the nature around the area. Couple of swings again for you romantics. So that's a big old rock pier, isn't it? There's probably a better word for it. Unfortunately, I don't know it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, that must go out for, I'm going to say 600 meters. So I think I'll make it up to the rocks, and hopefully I should be there in about 5 minutes. Get my exercise in for the day. Be a good idea. Sorry about that howling wind, but it feels good. So right here we're about 32 degrees, and obviously mostly clear skies, right? But 32 degrees with a very strong wind, so it's pretty perfect. The wind just manages to just steer off the sweat, just holding the sweat at bay. Another degrees, or the wind slows, yeah, I'll be sweating. That bamboo stick. It's a bit short for a walking stick. I look like there's something wrong with me. I look like an old man. Let's get rid of the stick. So very nice, as you can see, lots of chairs and lots of shade, and very relaxing, very quiet, very peaceful. Ideal, right? If you have come to that time in your life when you go on holiday, you like to switch off, enjoy nature in a tropical place for a good price, Thailand might just be the place for you, you know. With massages available every day at, again, of course, a very reasonable price. But yeah, look at this. Coconut trees, sunshine, sea, sand, and delicious seafood. I think I'm going to get over to them rocks and I'm going to walk out a bit. I think that's what I'm going to do, so let's go. More restaurants on the beach, quite big actually. Again, it's the way Thai people do things. Just look at that, I mean, sea view on the beach, probably very cheap as well. So that's the sort of thing I'm talking about, where there's a high quality of life here, high standard of living. Getting back to finances and freedom, you know, I don't want to give the impression that the UK is in any way bad, or that you can't save money in the UK. I couldn't, but that was my situation, right? That was maybe that was down to me. Maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have been more diligent with just budgeting and saving in general. So First of all, yeah, there's many people that obviously do very well living in the UK and have a great life. So let's not make generalizations. At the same time, I can only talk about myself, and I feel that I probably chose freedom, or my idea of freedom, which is again personal to everybody. It's not complete because I don't do what I want to do all day every day. I guess you could call that freedom, although that kind of freedom is dangerous at the same time. So you need discipline, or you will quickly go off the rails. You'll quickly go off track. So it's needed. We need to do something. For me, it's about the lifestyle that's being offered. It's also about state of mind and feeling. Obviously, our state of mind is conducive to our thoughts, our feelings, and so our life. And if there's anything we can do, is we can look at how we live. We can look at the environment around us. There's things that you can do each day that will make you feel better, and that's the truth. And for all of us, we have dark times and we have better times, but you know, neither of them last. You know, just like the wave giving in to the momentum, eventually it collapses and another one comes. So but it's so we need to remember that. And but I think the things that we can do, find space within ourselves. I spoke about that before. Maybe finding some time to explore nature, or if you're able to, explore the stillness within you. Constant distractions, constant movement all the time. But for many of us, we don't have the skills, we don't have the guidance, maybe, to sit, or the bravery to sit and do that. So if that's the case, there's many other things we can do. We can find guidance, but we can also just work on ourselves, on our body, exercise, move your body, use your brain, read, learn, move, exercise. You know, these things help. They help, because in the end, if we don't do any of those, we just become stagnant. We get locked into the same thoughts, same thought patterns, same habitual patterns that we identify with. And if you're in that place, you need to make a change in your routine. It's quite simple, and you need to use exercise maybe as a springboard for that. Adventure, exploring, getting close to nature, all of those things. But sometimes it's a case of getting out of your head and you know, living a little bit. And whether that's exercising, moving, trekking, taking long walks like this, or again, if it is just finding your meditation technique, watching your breath and watching how busy your mind becomes, and seeing how it all comes and it all goes. And so you don't need to lean on that stuff too much, because again, it's very temporary. It's very temporary. So I'm going to get up on these rocks now. Should be fun. So I'm using up a little bit of film today, but I've had quite a walk. So just looking back, yeah, probably a couple of kilometers we've walked, so it's been good. Right, and these rocks look a little bit slippery, but I'm going to try and get up here anyway. I think somewhere like here would be my best spot. But okay, you always find flip-flops, right, everywhere. Add a brush just in case you need to clean something. Some rope down there. Do it. Okay, so over this wall, what is that? Of course, whole point of this pier or port, harbour, some cool boats. I love how all the Thai stuff's like lorries, anything public, well not public, but the transportation apart from standard cars is always nice and colourful, you notice. Yeah, so it's a bit disappointing because it's a road and I didn't kind of wanted to climb some rocks, but anyway. Maybe we'll get off to the end and then see what's the view like at the end. So I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, so here I am making my way still. What a beautiful backdrop. I mean, look at this, just incredible, right? And over this way we've got another pier. I mean, the water's looking clear out here, which is good to see. Yeah, and it's kind of like they've made it, they've tarmacked it because it's a road. I can't believe it. So we're right out here. What I mean, look at this, and a guy's just come up on his motorbike. So you know, is there places for you to go and just de-stress? Is there somewhere where you can just go and sit in your car and soak up some beautiful panoramic views without being bothered by people or paying for it? Simple things like enjoying the nature around us, being able to sit somewhere for a moment that's relaxing, that's idyllic, that's scenic, and conducive to a wind down, a letting go, a de-stressing environment. There's less and less of them, and the councils just keep closing down public spaces that are close to nature and things like that. People need nature and they need access to it, and that should be priority. I mean, look at all the mental health in the UK because councils don't prioritise natural spaces for people, and they always want to just charge for car parks and charge for this, and yeah, just too many regulations on what should just be an integral part of life, which is the space around us. Of course it's going to be limited, of course, that's why it's a town or a city, you know, but at the same time it should be balanced. It shouldn't be completely taken away. And so people living in these concrete jungles, I mean, it's no wonder people don't feel particularly happy because they're out of balance. You know, you have to go to a treadmill to get your exercise in because maybe it's because there's just little options in terms of places to go and park for free and just go for a wander, maybe. Anyway, what's that at the end there? Is that a squid? I think so, some kind of squid. So I'm going to get to the end and we'll have a final thought. Okay, there's Charam over there. I'm kind of cutting up my feet. I was stupid because I didn't expect this to be a road. 1 minute I was on the beach, now I'm on this road, and I feel like, yeah, it doesn't feel good. I feel like I've got glass on the, just painful shards in my feet. So yeah, anyway, someone doing a bit of fishing over there. Probably a good spot, I would have guessed. Can I not walk on this wall? Would that not feel better? A bit dangerous, but it feels better. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. So here we are, almost at the end of the road, and my feet are sore. I'm walking like I have problems. Oh yeah, so the road's kind of falling away. So I won't stand on that bit, but plenty of rocks underneath. So here I am, made it. Although my feet are really sore, I should not have walked this way in bare feet. Flip-flops. Always bring your flip-flops, because you never know what's going to happen. Right. Okay, look. It's a little bit depleted, but still a beautiful monument of squid. Ta-da! Yeah, anyway, it's kind of nice view from here, right? As you can see. So if I'm right, that way would be Bangkok, somewhere in that direction, and over in that direction is Hoi Hin. Yeah, there you go. South, north. Ugh. Yeah, it's not very clean around here. I'm not up for walking any further with rusted stuff, and my feet already hurt. Yeah, pretty bad, eh? So let's get off here a bit if we can, without treading on glass or something. Get on the wall, a bit safer, and just have a little seat for a moment. Right, just here, like that. Now, that was kind of worth the walk just to sit. So I think I'm going to work my way down to the water in a moment and probably wash my feet. In fact, let's do it now. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yes. There's my spot, my little baby. That's my one. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. There's it. Okay. That's a bit more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yeah. May have to move up a little bit, but very good. Oh shit! Anyway, here we are. What a beautiful spot! Look at this. So this has just made my day. Just walking out here. It's probably been a 3 kilometre trek, and I'm just sitting here in the glorious sunshine. No one disturbing me. Can you hear that? Yeah, perfect. So this is what I'm liking more and more, the outdoors. Which kind of brings me to what I was saying earlier about camping, like the outdoor. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, like outdoor boys, and I'm inspired. I'm completely inspired, I have to say. So yeah, watch out. There's going to be some camping videos coming up soon, and I'm learning almost from scratch. So I can just bring you on the journey, right? We can learn together and laugh at my mistakes. So anyway, I've really enjoyed my day at Chatham. And thanks for coming along. I think I'm going to just call it a day here, because I'm reflecting now, as you do in places like this, and just having some quiet time, and then I'll make my trek back. But I think all in all, I'll probably go for a quick swim. So maybe I'll just show you me having a quick swim, or maybe I won't. So maybe we'll just call it a day here, because it's been a walk and a talk, hasn't it? So thank you for coming with me to Chatham, and next time we're going to go to that national park, that forest park in Chatham, and explore the nature there. I can't wait to do that. So that's coming up in next week at least, on my day off, we'll do it. Okay, thanks for watching again, and take care of yourselves. Be happy, enjoy your day, take care.